What is up, guys? Piemuffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel 4. Last time, everything was finished up with our last trial, and we finally made our way over to Mishalem. Everyone from Thor's, everyone from the SSS, well, not everyone, everyone who's been involved in this game, and the Libero crew, and all our kind of supporters from Miller Mirage and other people are all here at Mishalem. We have the place for ourselves as the final night before the war actually kicks off. So we are just going to see how everyone's doing. We, of course, have a number of tickets to use at different attractions, which I believe the main attractions are obviously the same as they've been in any of the other games. Obviously, you've got like the Ferris wheel, you've got the Castle of Mirrors, you've got the Horror Coaster. So we'll definitely, I guess that's the only three actually. So we'll obviously go through all 20 tickets at some point. But right now we're just checking out where everyone's kind of hanging out at. So let's head over to the beach. Actually, before the beach, let's go out here. Alright, who's out here on the wharf? I guess not too many people. Oh! Aha! Gaius and Linde, I knew it. Hey, Reen, come to check out the jetty? Yeah, I felt like I needed to cool down a little. I take it you two did the same? Yes, although we didn't come together, we only ran into each other a little while ago. The city looks so beautiful at night. I used to love looking out at all the lights when I worked at St. Ursula Hospital. Sounds to me like you made Crossbell your second home. I feel a little nostalgic myself. This northerly wind brings back memories of Nord. It feels familiar somehow. Look at these two, how romantic. Is that right? Guys, listen, tomorrow's gonna be the greatest found we ever faced. But we gotta meet the challenge with all we have to protect every place we've ever called home. Agreed, and all the people we love. That's right. Okay, now I'm really confused. Are Gaius and Linde dating now, or are they just really good friends? In my personal opinion, I think they're dating, but they're wanting to keep it on the down low for now. Reen? Are you still with us, Reen? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to space out. Either way, it's none of my business. I 100% think they're dating, but it's just kind of like, with everything going on, it doesn't seem right to, Oh, hi, Elizabeth. I guess, you know, make it a public thing. Rains is over here? Okay. Guess it wouldn't hurt to talk to Valimar, though. So so obviously they parked all the ships on the water like this, but like from that one, for example, is that the Miller Mirage ship? You can't even see the barrier anymore. So what, they just take some of these boats out to like ferry people over, I guess? It really is beautiful out here. Countless stars dotting the sky. And countless lanterns drifting the waves. Nothing like a few good casts on a summer night, huh? By the way, Annabelle, I wanted to thank you. I never expected you to stick with me all this way. Don't be silly. I'm helping you because I want to. You don't need to worry about me. Yeah, I guess you're right. But I still need to tell you something about what I have to do as a graduate of Thor's. This world of lazy lines and idle nights is worth risking anything to protect, even my life. What I'm saying is, this might be the last time we meet. Kenneth? I'm sorry, we've been through so much together. But no one knows how this war will play out. You need to go back home where it's safe first thing tomorrow morning. But you, Kenneth, I can't. Huh? I'm not going to say goodbye to you, Kenneth. I won't. I didn't stick with you all this time just to wish you a nice death. I know I was just here for the ride at the start. I don't have the same strong convictions you have. But here's what I am going to say. Something I never had the heart to before. I can't just follow behind you forever, I get that. So just promise me this, Kenneth. Promise you will come home safely, because she was gonna admit she loves him, but she got embarrassed at the end. Because how else could we go on a cross-continent fishing trip together? You messed it up. You're supposed to tell him how you feel. I'm not sure I'd be spying on this tender moment. Though I guess she didn't hit quite the mark anyway. Well, we're here, so may as well say hi to Valimar. Wait, where's Ordine? Hey, Valimar, it's good to see you. You as well, Rain. The cusp of the great twilight may soon be upon us, but this evening is still as lovely as ever. Yeah, it really is. Now that you mention it, we had an evening just like this 2 years back. Yep. How coincidental. I was just thinking exactly the same. I know I said this already, but I really am glad you're back to your old self again. I'm just sorry I couldn't do anything to help. I too will say something I have already said many times before. You needn't worry. My past awakeners have all experienced their share of agony and hesitation, yet each of them continued to persevere in spite of it. You, Rain, are no different than they. I guess, but wait. When you say past awakeners, that includes Emperor Drycles, right? Was he like me too? Naturally so, I finally managed to recover the whole of my memories, you see. Though because I fell to sleep not long after War of the Lions, the Drycles I remember was only a prince. It is both amusing and gratifying to learn that the hopeless optimist I once knew is today praised as the father of the Renaissance. I'll bet it is. So what do you think of him now, then? The measure of a man differs, of course, from youth to middle age. But the color of his soul remains the same. I sense no trace of him being manipulated by Ishmelga. Oh. I see. Thanks, Valimar. I think I'm ready to face him no matter how things turn out. So it is Osborne's doing that. And when I do, it's up to me, no, up to all of us to stop him. That pleases me to hear. It also makes me realize just how much you have grown, Green. I still have a long way to go, and without the luxury of time. Tomorrow's the day that decides it all. I'll be counting on you, partner. As will I. My power is yours. Yep, it's kind of crazy that that kid that got off the train in Trista is grown into this young man we see right here. Alright, let's go check out the beach. I'm curious to, let's look at, so most of the important ones are maxed out. So I think you get a special scene for the characters that have both hearts filled up. Obviously, we screwed up on Elise because I had to do something before I would get her thing, but all the other ones we'll be able to do. I think it's gonna be, like, whether you go on the Ferris wheel or whatever, like, after all those end, you'll get the special scenes. Oh, Schmidt and Makarov. Now tell me, what is the current status on your end? Well, I've just about completed most of the things you asked for me. As for the information sharing network that we're using to consolidate tomorrow's tactical data, given our cooperation with the Weissland forces, we should be sitting at a framework completion of around 80%. In other words, not yet complete. You're losing your edge, second disciple. Oh, come on, Professor. That's unreasonable, even for you. You're the one who sprung this colossal project up on the spot. No questions asked. It ain't getting done that quickly. Sounds like you guys have got your hands full. Oh, Schwarzer, I didn't see you there. My disciple and I are reviewing the logistical intricacies of tomorrow's plan. Now, shoo. Sorry, just one quick question, I'll be gone. When you say an information sharing network, do you mean His Highness's Sonora Seashell? Correctly assumed. Despite my disdain for these so-called artifacts, we cannot ignore its practicality in this particular instance. It's the only logical choice to make. It sounds a lot more worthwhile when you put it that way. I just wish you'd done so from the get-go. Oh well, we got a ton of talent behind this thing, so we hope to have it all finished up sometime tonight. Hey ho, Uncle Makarov, it's finally finished. Ugh, as subtle as always. Now I see, you're the one helping Instructor Makarov build up the tactical network, aren't you, Min? Yup, gotta admit, she knows what she's doing, especially with the tacti who what work now? No, wait. I know what that is. I think I've heard you mention it before. You have got to be kidding me. What have you been doing all this time, then? Well, at first I was doing all the work Uncle Makarov asked me to, but then I got distracted and working on a little side project instead. But get this, while I was testing things, I ended up making contact with a certain special someone. Someone you're really going to want to talk with, Uncle Makarov. What the hell are you going on about this time? You can save the stupid hogwash for later. Stupid hogwash, am I? Wait, you're... Count Hohen Eldheim of the Southern Province, yes. Apparently, you and I should have a little talk about my daughter, Mary. Count Eldheim? That's Instructor Mary's father. Oh man, talk about timing. Can't tell if it's just lucky or lousy just yet, though. I contacted him totally by accident. Pretty super duper awesome, don't you think? Anyhow, tomorrow's battle is going to be Mondo dangerous, so I think you two need to have a little heart-to-heart about Instructor Mary. I mean, you two have already been going out for like over a year. Over a year, you say? Goodness, I had no idea. It would seem my daughter isn't there with you right now, but that may be for the best. Now, perhaps you'd like to fill me in on the details. Mint, I'm begging you, keep that mouthy chatterbox of yours shut for once. I didn't realize you'd left this loose and untied. How very remiss of you. You know I don't tolerate sloppy work. You do well to finish the job you started. Not you too, Professor. Finish the job? You mean he's going to propose? Wowee, I can feel my heart racing laps already. Can all of you stop getting the wrong idea? Starting to feel a little bad for him now. Oh boy. Well, that was a big old flopperoni. Uncle Makarov sure gave me an earful for it too. Still, maybe things will be okay between him and Instructor Mary's dad anyway. What's done is done. You should focus on the task at hand. Schwarzer, I highly suggest you don't leave any business unfinished today either. I don't plan to, but thank you. It's nice to see even the professor has the soft side. What are you gawking at? Is there something stuck on my face? Oh no, I was just going to say goodbye. See you, Professor. He can be nice until you tell him that he's being nice. Hey, Tallball, Major Michael, out for a couple of drinks? You know it. Come to think of it, I never got the chance to properly thank you for helping me back in Lamar. We couldn't have stopped those railway cannons without you, Zero Artisan. Hey, it was a team effort. We wouldn't have gotten far without you in command. Anyhow, tonight's not about work. Drink up and let's enjoy ourselves. I didn't realize you were such a lush. To tell you the truth, I'm not. Ein can drink me under the table any day of the week. She's proven that time and time again. I prefer to savor my liquor, but with her, it always turns into some kind of contest. Drunks like her always makes sense that the head of the Gralsritter can hold her liquor, I guess. I feel your pain, Toval. It's the same for me whenever I go out with Principal Aurelia. She just keeps chugging drinks like there's no tomorrow. She expects me to try and match her pace. Taking the time to enjoy the flavor and aroma of each drink is much more my style. You said it. Who knew you and I had so much in common? My thoughts exactly. It's nice to see those two hitting it off. Come to think of it, they both have a similar outlook on life. I'm surprised they weren't already friends before now. I guess that's true. Oh, nice, they're all here. Oh no, so she is here. Secretary Lucy, Lieutenant Kayla, good to see you. I didn't know you were invited. Well, the prince was kind enough to reach out to us. We don't get many chances to relax and forget about work, so we're going to make the most of tonight. By the way, Josette, I'm really glad I got to thank you in person. Oh, for what? I helped ship those rogue Heracles members back to Calvard. Or rather, I organized it. Don and Kyle, oh, Don, that's his name, right? Were the ones who actually put them on the Bobcat and took them across the border. Ah, so that's how you work things out. That's right, the Capo delivery service always comes through in a pinch. Lucy had introduced me to Josette previously, and it seemed like the perfect choice to handle this matter. We're lucky to have a friend like you, Josette. By the way, I've heard some fairly interesting rumors about your love life. Is it is it true you and Chloe are both interested in the same guy? Where did you... Alright, I forgot you and Chloe are so tight. A love triangle with Princess Claudia, that does sound interesting. Not you too, Kayla. That's all in the past now. Besides, I finally made my mind up about the whole thing. If you two find romance such a fascinating subject, how about you tell me about things on your end? Oh, I'm sorry, but I couldn't possibly disclose that kind of personal information. CID regulations. Uh-huh. Well, that isn't fair. Then it's your turn, Lucy. I doubt you have any trouble getting guys. Isn't there anyone you're into right now? Oh, I don't know. I know it's not the same, but there is a guy in my life who I find completely infuriating. Sorry, Lecter. In fact, I wish he were here right now so I could punch him in his stupid, handsome face. Gee, I wonder who she's talking about. Lucy? It seems Josette's not the only one in a messy romantic situation. Haha. That had to have been about Major Lecter, right? Let's throw it back to you, Josette. Right, there's so much more I want to ask you. Aw, come on, you two didn't tell me anything. This seems like a good time for me to duck out. I doubt there's anything I can contribute to on this subject. Oh, the beach is over. What does this lead to? Oh, Mishalem Station. There's a train? Can you even go to the wetlands? This must be the door that leads to the wetlands. I don't think I need to use it. Oh right, Reed wasn't here for that. Oh, they have a side quest. We'll grab that in a minute. Here, welcome. We let you bring any ingredients you want to our drink stand. Any ingredients. So why not cart your favorites on over and stir your own original cocktail and enjoy a glass? Of course, we only permit minors to drink non-alcoholic cocktails. We're very strict on that. Mixing okay, it'd be fun to do with someone who'd be interested. Oh, you can use a ticket with this as well. Well, we'll definitely keep that in mind. I feel like that's what I'm going to use most of them on. It's actually interesting. I'm not going to go into too much details, but you get to do something like this again in the Calvard arc. So it'll be fun when we can actually play those in English and do that. What's going on here? Welcome to Lakeside Beach. It's pretty romantic this time of night, much more than it is during the day. If you're a special ticket holder, you can have 2 sparklers for each ticket. How about you enjoy some sparklers by the beach? Sparklers seems like fun. This is a good chance to spend time. Okay, so very specific characters you can do for each thing. Sparklers are, yeah. I remember using these when I was younger. Making myself sound like an old man there, but... Oh, photo. Seeing these lanterns floating on the lake reminds me of the ones during Ortis' summer festival. They're perfect. I should send this to Rex when I get the chance. Cecile, Lloyd, Ellie, and Kia. Reen! Hello again. So, Rain, what do you think of Mishalem Resort at night? It's great. Honestly, at my age, I wasn't expecting to enjoy it so... Bro, you're 20! What do you mean at my age? I don't know why he thinks he can't enjoy an amusement park at the age of 20. That's what we cross-billions like to hear. Oh, and Cecile, good work on the Emperor's surgery. It must have been really tense. Oh, thank you. Of course, the patient will still be in recovery for a while. But even Dr. Salin admitted that this operation went more smoothly than any she'd done before. I do believe His Majesty will be alright. That's a relief. Thank you so much for everything you've done for him. Yeah, that's such great news. So, Reen, who are you here with tonight? Randy was saying you're just as popular with the ladies as Lloyd, so there's no way you're here without a date, right? Sounds like Randy's been putting weird ideas in your head again, Kia. As he is wont to do. Although, you might want to think about how you got that reputation, Lloyd. She has a point. Not you guys, too. I didn't realize it before, but Lloyd's got his fair share of problems to deal with. Are you kidding me, Freddy? Freddy's grilling. Is this, like, allowed? What's that mouth-watering smell? Oh, this here, instructor? It's shellfish, freshly picked from the beach and steamed to perfection. I mixed in some succulent freshwater beetles, too, to add some extra zest to the recipe, you know? Want some? Sounds like a classic Freddy dish. I've shot him down every time he's offered me ever one of these creations. I better try one so I don't hurt his feelings. Okay, serve me up. Now we're talking. It has a peculiar taste, but it really grows on you. Freddy's cooking isn't bad as long as you just blank out, well, everything that goes into it. Thanks, Freddy. It really was delicious. I'm amazed you could put together a first-class meal in this setting. Aw, you're making me blush, instructor. Glad you liked it. Alright, well, I mean, as long as he's having a good time and it's not something the park is gonna complain about. We'll talk to them in a minute. Whoa, Eustace, look at all the lights. Gotta say, it's pretty romantic. It's not bad, I suppose. The scenery is far from traditional, but that grants it its elegance in and of itself. Ugh, he started again. Can't you just say you're happy we're able to share the scenery together? Sure, that as well. Huh? So this is where you two have been. Oh, Reen. You two seem to be enjoying yourselves. Am I interrupting something? I don't know what you could possibly mean. Yeah, it'd be a waste just for the two of us to enjoy this all by ourselves. Wait, me being here isn't the reason everyone's staying away, is it? Of course not. Just look at Mint and Margarita. They sure didn't have any trouble having fun with you. Everyone who needs to know is already in the loop. You don't need to overthink things. Okay, if you say so. Should we mosey on over to the theme park soon? I want to take a look around anyways. Let's leave this place to the other couples, yeah? We can head that way. I hope you're not implying that we're a couple. Ooh, looks like somebody's getting embarrassed. She really hasn't changed one bit, although... I really didn't think we'd get to spend time together like this again. I was so sure all I could do was watch over you guys from within the sword. I've got the maiden to thank for that, and of course I should thank all of you too. Milliam. We didn't play a part in that, you know. It was all due to the maiden. Nah, I think more went into it than you think. You guys have always cared for me so much, you know. And I can feel that clear as day even when I was in the sword. All that affection is what really helped me to get out. I'm just sad I can't get a hug in this form. I see. Don't worry. I find it well that we can even be together and chat on a night like this. What more could we wish for than that? Oh. Eustace. Hiya! Mac, enough. A lady, I thought she said she couldn't get a hug. A lady your age shouldn't be so indecent. So can she touch other people, but they can't touch her? It's not like we're actually touching, so it's okay, right? You're up next, Reen. I think I'll pass on that. Don't you think maybe Altina would like a hug? Well, that's true. Time to go hugging crazy at the theme park. Don't just stand there and encourage her. Come on, Million, we're blocking the view. Well, the only one who knows what comes next is Eidos herself. I'm happy for them both. Aww. Alright, let's see what these two are up to. Drinking, obviously. Instructor Sarah, Sharon, what brings you two here? Hi there, Reen. Me and old Sharon here have a score to settle. Now seems as good a time as any for a drinking contest. Well, now I'm sure there are many people who can outdrink the likes of me. Oh no, no backing down from this. I won't rest until we know for sure. Now I think about it, I wonder how I measure up to rest of the gals too. Got me pretty curious myself. I could take a guess at how most of our friends would fare, but there's plenty of competition here this evening. Perhaps we could recruit more contenders from this contest of ours. Other drinkers? Yeah, I like the sound of that. Love to have a drink with Sherazard again for one. And I really want to know how much the gold Raksha can really drink. Got me pretty invested in how this would play out. I could go ask them for you if you'd like. You sure? Then that'd be great. There are some guys I'd like to square up to in the drinking arena too. But it'll get too messy if we broaden the field too much. If you'll be our referee, then a ladies' drinking contest sounds like a good time to me. We have some people here, but I think we'll need 2 or 3 more for a good show. You're really getting into this, aren't you? Yeah, this is right in your wheelhouse, huh? A ladies' drinking contest does sound pretty entertaining. We probably won't get a chance to be all together like this again, so things could get really interesting here. Okay, I'll help you. I'll talk to some of the ladies who seem like they've got a real taste for hard liquor. Great, make sure you invite the Silver Streak and the Raksha. I'll let you decide who the other competitors are. We'll prep the place and come up with the rules. And of course, assure there's plenty of alcohol for all involved. Can't wait. So I guess I should start looking for some contenders for the drinking contest then. I definitely have to speak with General Le Guin and Sherazard. I don't think anyone in the old Class 7 could drink as much as Sarah. I'd have to find some other potential candidates. I'll walk around and speak to any women who seem like they might be interested. I'm trying to think off the top of my head who else would be able to drink like them. Oh. Cecile? I guess? Here's Ellie and Cecile. They might make for some drinking cans. I'll try to explain the game to them. Hey there, mind if I ask you something? So you want to see who has the strongest stomach for alcohol, right? Some really funny things can happen when people get together like this. That's true, and this would be a good chance to catch up with some of the others. Unfortunately, I'm not the best when it comes to alcohol, so I'm gonna have to pass. I see. What about you, Cecile? Guy was a heavyweight, and you kept up with him pretty well, so I'd rank you up high on the drinking scale. Well, I'm a stronger drinker than Ilya, at least, apparently. This might be exactly my kind of contest. After all, it's nice to let your hair down and just drink from time to time. Your hair is always down. With how hard you work all the time, I think you can allow yourself some fun for at least tonight. I'm sure you can handle yourself. You got pretty good self-control. So are you joining us? Yes, I'll join the contest. Woohoo, we'd all better go and cheer you on then. Can't wait either. They're holding the contest over by the tables by the drink stand, so come and join when you're ready. Never would have imagined. I mean, Cecile is pretty well put together, but I don't know if that really means like someone would be a good drinker. I assume, well, we know where Aurelia is. She's up in the, it was in the hotel room. Oh. Lucy would be a good drinker, maybe? What about Lucy? After all, being student council vice president under Major Lecter couldn't have been easy. Let's just say she might know her way around a drink or two. I should ask if any of them are interested. Sorry to bother you, Lucy, but I wanted to ask you something. An all-ladies drinking game, you say? You seem like you'd be able to hold your liquor better than any of us could. Now that you mention it, remember that dinner we worked the security detail for? People were offering you drinks left, right, and center, but you seemed just fine after every single one of them. Oh, I don't really consider myself all strong a drinker, but I do enjoy the odd tipple here and there. You can count me in. Glad to hear it. We'll be holding the contest down at the beach, so just head over whenever you're ready. Alright, so we got Cecile, we got Lucy. I mean, obviously we need to get Aurelia. No one out here. Oh, we never looked inside the restaurant to see who was hanging out. Well, we didn't go towards the park yet anyway. Huh. Edel, I guess? Wonder if any of them can hold their drink. I'll ask them if they're interested. Sorry to disturb you, but I wanted to ask something. A drinking contest? I like the sound of that. But you don't drink that often, Emily. You get drunk as quickly as I do. Instructor Sarah will drink you under the table for sure. Yeah, you might be right. What about Edel and Dorothy? Could be fun. I drink fairly well when we're out. Or at least that's what people tell me. In that case, I think you'd be a good match for Instructor Sarah. I don't think you expect much from me. I'm not good with alcohol. It's kind of disappointing that guys can't take part. Inhibitions lowered, hands reach for the same glass, feelings long... Oh my god. Buried, suddenly burst forth and blossom in the jovial atmosphere. You never change, Dorothy. So, can I count on Edel for the contest? Yes, I'm looking forward to it. Thanks. We're holding the contest at the beach, so please head over when you're ready. Alright, if it just keeps saying please head over when you're ready, I'll stop reading that part. Alright. I've heard that General Le Guin happily downs wine and hard spirits, but I really can't imagine her drunk. Sorry to interrupt, can I ask you something? Oh, Purple Lightning volunteered me, did she? She's got guts, I'll give her that. Does that mean... She does seem like a strong opponent. I'm not sure I'll be able to win, but... Sounds like fun, so I'll join. That's great, thank you. Alright, well... Charizard, like I said, definitely has to be in the park, so... No one else here. This would be a good chance for us to look around where everyone's been hanging out, but... I guess some people are going to be in the restaurant. Oh, we got Nightheart in here too. Cool. Let's look at all the... Okay, we've got the news network group here. Is that Doobly? I can't imagine Doobly's gonna be a good drinker, but maybe Vita or Roselia. Eating dinner here at night would be so nice. Like, just look at how beautiful it looks out. I would love to sit at one of these tables, have a nice dinner. You just got the moonlight out there and everything. That's so nice. Huh, Roselia, that's a different look for you. Surprise, this is my true form. The area within this berry is rich in mana, and tonight's a full moon which amplifies its effects even further. I'm truly in my element. Haha, clearly. You invited Doobly to come drinking with you? I don't usually indulge in alcohol, but this is a special case. I wanted to drink a toast to my lord's memory. Leanne could really put him away. In that case, it would be disrespectful to not follow suit. That goes for you too, Schwarzer. Join us for a glass. This was my lord's favorite herb liquor. The finest drink to ever come out of Legram. Leanne's favorite, huh? I'd be honored to try some. Wow, the fragrance is really distinctive. It kind of tickles the back of your sinuses. Doesn't it just? I like that it doesn't go straight to your head or make you nauseous either. You can thank the medicinal effects of the herbs for that. I like something heavier for a night out, but this is a great little palate cleanser. The scent takes me right back to 250 years ago, for better or worse. Drykel's preference was always the hard liquor, of course. I believe it. Doobly really doesn't drink much, but Vita and Roselia, as she is now, look like they can handle their liquor. They might not want to participate, but I might as well ask. Sorry to interrupt, but I have something to ask. A drinking game, you say? That sounds like it could be fun. What a strange thing to come and ask us. We were just toasting my lord. I do not believe it to be all that strange. It is the duty of us more mature ladies to accompany the young. It'd be my pleasure to grace you with my presence. Will you come as well? Well, someone has to look over the elderly once they've had their fun. So I think I'll have to pass this time. Hey, I can hold my own against a bunch of youngsters. So can I count on Roselia as a participant? Wait right there, Schwarzer. I want to take part in your contest. Are you sure? Absolutely. My lord would say that it's important to take time to smell the roses. And I'm not one to run from any challenge. That's what it comes down to. I see. I'll count you in then, too. We're holding the, contest at the beach. We're gonna save talking to Cassius for a bit. But we can check in on everybody else. I can't believe we get to eat as much as we want and all for free. This is really high-class stuff, and nothing on the menu's off limits either. This is even better than the party at Orcus Tower. Is this heaven? This must be heaven. Are you sure it's alright for me to join you? Of course, we're all Thor's students, we may as well be friends. You guys might want to cut the small talk. This place might be all you can eat, but our time here is limited. Got a big day ahead of us tomorrow, we'll need to be fully fueled for it. Yeah, it's not like we're gonna get another chance to chow down like this. You're right, my body's gonna need energy if I'm gonna bulk up. I'm not entirely sure it's possible to overeat and keep food in reserve like that. This is quite the eventful table. Yeah, that was nice. Wait, Instructor Neidhart, you're here too? That question answers itself, Schwarzer. General Quaig ordered me to get the lay of the land, so I thought I'd drop by. I'll have to return to my duties come dawn, of course. That's right, the 4th Division's moving out tomorrow. This may be the last time we ever see each other. Come on, Mueller, don't talk as though we're marching into the jaws of death. We're both making it back. We have reasons we can't afford not to, right? I can't argue that. You two are so cool, I can hardly stand it. Just look at you macho military men. And this heartwarming, manly friendship you two have going, it's all too much. Instructor Thomas, I've been meaning to ask, what are you even doing here? Isn't that obvious? As a former Thor's instructor, I merely wanted to give my regards to my old colleague, Instructor Neidhart. Oh dear, did I interrupt a beautiful moment between these two? I did, didn't I? I can see it on your faces. No, not at all. While you're here, Thomas, it might be worthwhile to go over your part in the operation as well. Oh, no, that's alright. Carry on, just pretend I'm not here. Easier said than done. He just can't resist stirring things up. Whoa! That was weird. She just I get she was walking around just where I was standing. He just spawned inside of Reen. Alright, here's the success of the rehearsal performance into the special joint issue of the Crossbell Times. Cheers. Cheers. Yeah, that was way more work than I thought it'd be. I mean, we did end up working across 4 different media outlets to get the word out. The Imperial Chronicle, the Crossbell Times, Imperial Chronicle Radio, Radio Trista, all working together. It must be the most ambitious crossover event in media history. I'm really grateful for all your help. It feels like a lifetime since we got to put a new issue out. It was my pleasure. I get the feeling the censors won't be too pleased with some of those articles, though. Nah, we'll be fine. Between the war starting and the whole fortress situation, no one's gonna have time to raise a stink about our paper. Yep, whatever happens, happens. Besides, can't say the same about our little plan for tomorrow. Yeah, I guess we can. One more toast then to the success of Operation Ultimate Journalist tomorrow. Cheers. Cheers. Glad to see them all in high spirits. Sounds like they got some kind of plan in place. Knowing these guys, it's probably going to be something outrageous. I'm surprised. I thought Vivi would be super invested in Linde's little date right now. We can at least say hello. Reen, there you are. Thanks for coming. Joshua filled me in on the details. I heard you two knew each other from before? Yes, we became acquainted through Tolval during the guild raid 4 years ago. Master Kafaya told me much about Cassius as well, so we became friends in no time. And after that, I introduced you to Arios. The duel you two had will go down in history as one of the greatest feats of swordsmanship in Sumerian history. Wait, so all three of them fought? You had 2 divine blades and then Victor Arcade? Well, I must say I was amazed at your staff mastery could see off our blades. They seem like they're an entire different league as far as skill goes, the Divine Blade of Wind included. Ah yes, about the discussion I mentioned. The night has just begun, so feel free to enjoy yourself a little bit first. The matter might be a bit complicated. I had a feeling you might say that. His Highness gave you some tickets, did he not? This is your night, spend it wisely. I must admit I'm a little curious about who you would invite to join you. Huh? You should come back and speak to Lieutenant General Cassius after using 3 of your 10. So you need to use at least 3 tickets before you can do that. Okay. Obviously we're going to use them all. So I think talking to Cassius is where you kind of like end the night for the most part. Right. Well, I suppose none of them are going to be in here. Because just like the restaurant, there would be a green icon outside of it, so... Besides Sherazard, I don't know if there's anyone else who's going to join this drinking contest. God, that looks so nice. Kind of funny that they just skip you out here instead of letting you go that part, the entrance area. Hi, Rex. What? Hey, Rain, want to go for a drink or something? You can come to my stall, just make sure you settle your bill. Don't go thinking you get special treatment just because you're a regular. But wouldn't that... Oh, never mind. You two opened up a stall, huh? Got a problem with that? I gotta earn some extra cash to pay Cargo's medical bills somehow. Oh, so you found him? And Machias wasn't doing anything, so I figured he could help out too. I do have other responsibilities, you know. But after seeing how hard you worked to find Cargo, I figured this was the least I could do. I wasn't able to help you before, but I intend to make up for that. Machias. Ah, it all makes sense now. Well, hey, I know you got your own stuff to deal with, fighting the government and all. Seems like you've been pushing yourself pretty hard lately, for once in your life. Doing your duty is fine, I'll just make sure you come home safe. You got everyone in the Oath District worried sick. Got it. I never thought I'd hear you say something so considerate. Who are you and what have you done with the real Pattery? The real Pattery is gonna feed you your glasses if you don't shut up. Right. Let me buy you a drink later, non-alcoholic of course. Nice. Make mine a Gamgee ginger ale. I'm about to drink you under the damn table. It's non-alcoholic, nobody's going under any tables. Underneath it all, you can tell how much Pattery cares about Machias. Everything depends on tomorrow. We've got to do our best so these two can keep their promise. How nice. Yeah, I don't know which direction. Hi, Rex. Man, I just can't stop taking pictures. Here's a snap, there's a snap, everywhere's a snap. Taking photos of pretty girls is my natural habitat. Damn, it's good to be home. Speaking of pretty girls, Rain. Seems to me there's one girl in particular that's captured your fancy. Just remember to be a good guy, okay? I'll be rooting for you. That's enough mind reading from you, Rex. I never knew you were such an amusement park aficionado, Louise. Last time I was in Crossville, I had an annual pass, so I pretty much know the place inside and out. Looks like Louise is giving you the grand tour. Yep, we're planning on meeting up with Laura and Fee a little later. But for now, we thought it might be fun to spend some time with the current Thor students. We might be alumni, but we really just follow Louise's lead. Well, when it comes to Mishalem, I'm practically a professor. Come on, you three. I'll give you the definitive amusement park experience. 3, you want me to come as well? Well, I guess it could be interesting. Go have fun, Celine. Cats don't get to ride the amusement park rides every day. Or ever, really. Hi, Plee. And Michette. I don't think we're gonna finish the drinking contest thing here, but we might. Oh wow, there's a lot going on here. Let's see who's at the different tables. All right, we got this crew all together. Nice. Oh, they're doing a Mishy show. Oh, Ashley's even here. Well, duh, she lives in Crossville. We got Randy on the phone over there. We'll check in on him in a minute. We got Yuna with her family. Oh, well, we found Charizard. I don't know if there's anyone left to bring over for the drinking contest. But you know what? I think this is actually a good stopping point. So next time, we'll talk to everyone in this area. Hey, kiddo. Cannon. We'll talk to everyone in this... Oh, Sydney and Ada, too. Like I said, we'll talk to everyone in this area and continue onward. And obviously, we'll get back to doing that drinking contest once we've found everybody. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.